Hi, Peter Hudson, Head of Training and Recruitment with the World Golf Teaching Federation and operator of the Free Lessons for Life program. The main reason I'm here is to support the networkers, business networkers within the For Business network, and those that are on the Free Lessons for Life program, and to some degree the coaches who are currently in training. We're in the middle of this coronavirus epidemic, and I, like many other golf coaches, have had to take ourselves away from the driving range and the golf course, albeit I think that's a reasonably safe environment, but we have to be supportive of everybody. What I thought that I would do during this time to help everybody within the For Business network, those that want to play much better golf, and people that are just sitting at home and maybe a little bit bored, and I'm going to offer something a little bit different than you might previously have come across. So I think what underlines any game improvement is desire. So whether that desire is to just putt a little better, chip a little better, score a little better, have a drastic reduction in handicap, go from scratch to tour victory, there has to be enough motivation within you to achieve those goals. So it's not as if things can't come easy, because they can, but for me, the most important aspect of any change work is that we're actually going to really enjoy that process as we change. So I'm sure you've heard many people talk about, yeah, they went for a lesson and they got worse, and they never got better, got worse, and they never changed, or occasionally got worse and then got a little bit better. But it's not so much about that. It's the fact that, well, if you're going to bother to change, if you don't bother enjoying the process, then it's going to be very hard to be engaged in that process and get to the end of your journey. Now, there's two main ways to play better golf. There's on the golf course with what you already have. So what I'm saying is, we don't actually have to change anything for you to enjoy yourself more on the golf course. So you could use better strategies for playing, better, whether they be decisions or planning. You could adopt a better state of mind. You could prepare better. Most of the opportunities for improvement are within the pre-shot routine and what we're trying to conceive out of using a pre-shot routine. And then also how we actually let go and trust in ourselves and in the pre-shot routine that we've worked through, and just allow ourselves to play golf. Some people might call this the inner game part of it, which goes a long way back with a guy called Tim Galway. So that's definitely an aspect that we can look at and discuss during these next 60 days, because what I'm going to do is every single day now for the next 60 days I am going to put some information out there, first of all for you to review, and you can come back and ask me questions via email or phone, but also then get together every 7 days for up to 100 people on a Zoom conference call and debate all of the issues within it. So certainly, you know, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I am here to get you to show yourself how you could expand your skills, how you could expand your thoughts so that you can approach this game differently. And then the second way to play better golf is actually making changes to your golf swing. Now for me, we have to conceive what it is that we're actually trying to do. And I did a little 10-minute video last week, and I might just post this on the back of it, or I might just update it a little bit. But basically, if we are going to change, we need to know what we're changing and why we're changing. And the science of actually is what we're going to do. Especially if we're going to go an instinctive and intrinsic avenue of learning, which is by far the best way. with all types of learning, awareness is going to be an absolute key skill. So the more aware we are of what we're doing now, then the more aware of what we'll be when we make a change, and the more we can tap into those changes. So I'm going to reveal lots and lots and lots of things that you can do to help yourself to be a better learner during the next 60 days. If you don't learn the skills of how to become a learner, it's going to be a lot harder to enjoy the speed of which you can enjoy the changes and the success on whatever plane that you decide that is. So I want to reveal to you how to do this for yourself for years to come, and we can go through this on a daily basis. One of the other aspects I want to incorporate is how we can use these current conditions. So how do we use the house? How do we use the back garden? How do we use the local playing field? Even to the point where I use 30% balls an awful lot in my training, and these we can hit in people's back gardens without doing any damage, and certainly not sending one over a fence that's going to hurt somebody. And I'll even help you get supplies of them, or I'll supply them to you free of charge just to get you going. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to post this one. You can come back to me with any specific questions that you'd like to have answered to peter.hudson62@yahoo.com, or you can call me on 07939 584 010. But I'm going to be posting tomorrow my first item, and you'll be listening to that for it probably be 10 to 30 minutes. If you can hold on, see that through, come back with your questions. We'll do that 7 times before we then have the webinar. All of the details of the webinar will be posted. I can't guarantee when I'm going to post each video, but it will be posted on my Facebook site, directly to 4Biz, directly to the Free Lessons for Life people, and in as many other places as I can, probably LinkedIn. So look out. It's going to be a great 60 days. Let's get through this together, and please stay safe.